Celia Dubé wasn't having the best morning. It was one of those rare cloudy days in the suburban town of Sunshine Cove, and along with it came a chill, swept in by the cold winds from the nearby ocean. Such dull weather was preferable to rain. Her work as a beauty consultant and makeup distributor meant that she was often driving to meet new and old clients. The rain would have made this more difficult, especially when she was trying to finish the day's work and run home to her two little sons. The cloudy weather wasn't the only reason she was having a difficult morning. She was seated in the large living room of one of her clients, Flavia Swain. Flavia was pacing around the room in anger. She spoke in a very animated way, her afro shock of hair dancing as she protested. "Here I was thinking that we were good friends. After 8 months of throwing my money at you, can't I even get a tube of that special edition you released last month as a surprise?" Flavia exclaimed. As Celia listened, she reflected briefly on her 12-year-long career. She often turned to her training and experience to find solutions for such situations. Always the optimist, she had quickly learned early in her career the importance of managing client expectations. She was a great marketer, but her client base grew at a slow pace due to high competition when she started. Things changed when her husband Trevor died, and she knew she had to improve. Her 2 sons needed her, and she couldn't let them down. So she focused on developing her listening skills extensively, as well as taking several body language classes to learn how to read people better. Applying these skills had made her successful. Many clients often shared positive words such as, "Celia, you understand me," or "Celia, you are such a good listener," which always gave her the encouragement to keep going. She was now earning a good living from a loyal client base that she enjoyed serving. For her, this job was more than selling products. It was a calling to make the people she connected with feel and look better. "Celia, just one tube to surprise me a little? Was that so difficult to do?" Flavia asked. Celia kept listening. She needed to be patient and only speak when the time was right. Interestingly enough, Celia wasn't a fan of surprises, so she tried as much as she could to avoid surprising her clients. Her husband Trevor had been the opposite. He lived for surprises, perhaps because his military training espoused its benefits. It was little wonder that her sons loved surprises too, but maybe that was purely down to childish wonder. She didn't mind the glee it brought to their faces when she got them goodie bags without notice. Surprises had their heart-warming perks. While Celia listened to her client's complaint, she reflected on their relationship. She remembered that she had already given Flavia 4 freebies in recent months, the most she had offered any of her clients. Giving her a new one with this delivery of shampoo had never been in the cards. When it came to her clients, Celia walked the fine line between managing their expectations while putting them up on a mini pedestal. She would always tell them in advance when she was running an offer on a beauty product she delivered, and what they would get in the deal. This way, when she showed up at their doors, she had exactly what they wanted. Some of them became fickle and wanted to change the nature of the gift they were getting. While Celia sometimes kept options for this scenario, it wasn't always possible. In these instances, she either withheld it altogether or asked them to give it to a loved one who may appreciate it.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it. at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.